What's going on, guys? My name is AztecHD and welcome to AztecHD's tutorials. This is the first time I've ever done this before. It's something completely different. I thought I might get into it a bit more because tutorials can be really handy for a lot of people, and someone like me who's got a fair bit of knowledge on how to do modded packs and make it a lot easier for your automation and that. I'm going to show you guys to begin with how to do like full automation setups to make it so much easier for you guys in your single players or multiplayer worlds, whatever you're doing at the time. So I'm going to start off with a pretty simple one today. Doesn't cost much materials. Probably the hardest thing would be bedrocking, that's about it. As in the title, we are working on an unlimited source of mob essence. It is very simple and easy to make, so let's just get right into it. Alright, so this here is what we'll be creating, something like this. You can obviously set it up to however you want. All this doesn't have to be up here, it can be underground if you want, but I've just done it like this so you guys can see it. So what it is we're using, don't worry about the creative, let me put weather on, the creative energy cells. You obviously, if you're into this type of the game, you'll want to have like a tesseract up there with your powers instead of the, obviously creative energy cell you can't get. I am just using it for, you know, creative purposes and tutorial purposes. So what we've got is we've got an autonomous activated, my bad, up the top here with a very nice watering can reinforced. I will show you all these recipes in a minute after I finish explaining this. We've got some essence berries down here, essence berries bushes down here, which we're connected to a harvester. The harvester, I did forget one thing on this actually. Let me quickly do that. Alrighty, we're ready. So with the harvester, a build-up of sludge happens in here, so you have to remove the sludge to make it keep going really quickly. So you just get a void fluid pipe from BC Transport. I found the best way to do it. Then I've got some Ender IO item conduits going directly into a jubber. There's better barrels. This here's just a small one. Obviously, on my multiplayer server, I have it set to, I believe it's like the max. Let me have a look at the jubber. Yeah, I've got it set to 243 upgrades with emerald structural slots provided onto it, and they're completely full constantly, and this works brilliantly. So we've got some obsidian glass. Obviously you can put any glass in that, and I forgot to put my phone on silent. That's really good of me. Let me just mute that. Sorry about that, fellas and gentlemen and ladies. So from the better barrels, because of the new update with thermal expansion, you no longer can use Ender IO to connect to autonomous oh my god, I said it again. Autonomous activators. So we actually have to use, bring up the sunlight, we actually have to use the thermodynamic pipes. So what I've got in here is a fluctuating item duct. You can put any item duct on there that are from thermodynamics, and then you just need a servo pneumatic. Let me grab that for you. Sorry, a hardened servo which extracts items and fluids from something. So from the barrel, for instance. You don't have to have a hardened one, you can just have the standard ones. But they do need a redstone signal to turn it on, so I just put a redstone signal on the bottom there. Alrighty, so then we go down to the bottom here, we've got the sewer. The sewer is from My Factory Reloaded, I thought so. What the sewer does is the autonomous activator brings the essence from the barrel that gets sent from over this, it right clicks it, so I've got it set to right click, and then it right clicks it in front of it, and then the sewer grabs it and empties it into essence. Now you're probably thinking essence is what you use for skills. No, that's what we're using the sewer for. We could do it without the sewer and it would automatically set to normal essence that you use for XP. So you can do this exact same setup. Instead of having a sewer, just have it go directly into a drain. Have a drain sitting there with a bedrocking drum underneath, and you can have it for XP. Exact same thing. But then we've got it heading into a Ender IO fluid conduit, fluid conduit, sorry, into a bedrocking drum. You can obviously use just the normal drums, but I like bedrocking drums because they obviously hold a crap ton more. So as you can see here, I've had it going while I was setting everything up, so it's done a fair bit. So we've got 268 buckets worth of mob essence so far. That is a lot. That's a lot of buckets if you think about it. I've got this set up on my multiplayer server, and this barrel, with this constantly going, runs all 5 of my mob spawners, auto spawners from, I believe that's My Factory Reloaded as well. And it runs perfectly fine from this one machine. Like, I have heaps of barrels set up obviously, and they're all blended, but this one section right here with 3x3, so 9 essence berry bushes runs it perfect. I don't need any more than that, because like you obviously set this up for a bit, let one barrel fill up, then use that barrel, and then put another one there. But at the time it's filling that one up, and it also spreads out if you're going to more connected. It works out really well. I can show you, if you guys are interested and you want to put on the comments, I can show you a full setup with a massive production going with all the mob essence actually getting used at the same time. Not a problem. I'll just jump into my multiplayer world. Alright, so let me just cover that back up. So this is pretty much it. It is pretty simple, not hard at all. And obviously under the autonomous activator I've just got another power source there, so Tesseract if you guys are using it. But if you're using a Tesseract, you will not be able to do that. You would have to have a flux capacitor, a flux duct or whatever it's called, I can't remember the exact name of it, connected to the Tesseract. You can't place a Tesseract directly on top of that, so it's a little bit more ugly, but hey, you got an unlimited supply of mob essence. Now if you want to make it bigger, you can just put some capacitors in here and make it even bigger, as long as you got the essence berry, and it will do it a lot better. Like, it will do it smoothly, but seriously, this is really all you need. This works brilliantly for me anyway. So let's go look at the recipes, shall we? Alright, so I've set up all the recipes here for the main material, so I'm not obviously going to go through how to create all these individual things. I'll slow, like the main thing, so that the Factory Reloaded machine block, I'll show you that. And why is that upside down? Alrighty, so we'll start over here with the Mod Factory Reloaded harvester. So the harvester, we just need some plastic sheets, but the plastic sheets are pretty easy. 2 on each side. We need some shears, Invar axes. So in case you don't know how to make an Invar, I'll quickly bring that up for you. Invar. So let's just make Invar ingots. I just gave them to myself. Whoops. Let's go back. Let's just go into survival mode. Alright, that's not survival mode. Why is it giving it to me if it's survival mode? Adventure mode. Whatever, recipe, we'll just click R on it, it's easier. Alright, so Invar, there's plenty of ways you can get it. You can either get it from sand, oh no, don't worry about that way. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. The main way I always get it is pulverized iron and some furnace metal. You just chuck it in, you get 3 Invars. Or you can do it in an alloy smelter, completely up to you, exact same way. Or you can do it in the Tigger's Construct smelter, you can do it in that too. I swear to God, I had all these set up nicely and I come back and it's like someone came over and ruined them. But alright, anyway, so that's how you make Invar. Alright, so this here is the My Factory Reloaded machine block. So let's bring that up. Machine block, so just the basic one. Oh, I did it again. We want to... Alright, so this one you need some iron ingots, glass, and tin gear. Simple, and you make machine blocks. If you're up to this stage and you're making machines, I'd suggest you make a couple of these, because every Mod Factory Reloaded machine needs one of these. Alrighty, so next we're going to need 2 gold gears. Gold gears are really easy to make. It's literally pieces of gold and iron, but I'll bring it up for you. Just so you guys can see. Did it again. Literally, see gold and iron, and you make gold gears. It's the same way as you make tin. I'll bring that up actually. Same way as you make tin. Instead of the gold, you put tin there. Copper, you put copper there. It's a lot easier just to do it like that. Yes, you are using your iron, but iron is that easy to get. Who really cares? Next one is a redstone coil, I believe. I can't remember the full name. It's redstone. It's a coil. I just can't remember what it's actually. Yeah, down here. Redstone reception coil. That's the one. Yeah, I remember it. So redstone reception coil. Keep pressing different thing. It's easy. 2 redstones and a gold ingot in the middle, and you get one of them. Once again, make a couple of them because a lot of the Mod Factory Reloaded machines require them as well. Sorry, I just keep getting muddled up here. I've still got my old microphone stand and everything set up, so I've got to remove all that, and it's just getting in my way. That's why I bought this new one. I hope it sounds a lot better too compared to all my old videos, but I'm going to be getting a lot more into YouTube now. I'm going to be doing a lot more tutorials, and I'm probably going to start a full series as well, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, Alright, so now we're up to Mind Factory Reloaded Sewer. If you remember correctly, the sewer is what turns the essence berries into the mob essence. So another compulsory part that you need. Once again, your plastic sheets. Plastic sheets, I didn't actually show what they are. They are really easy. Plastic sheets you grab from... I keep doing this. I don't know why it's giving me this stuff. I think it's actually because I'm on a creative mode, but that's fine. Alright, so plastic sheets you just get from raw plastic, which raw plastic you get from smelting down rubber from industrial craft, or you get the, it's not showing on here though, where is it? There it is. Rubber bar, which you get from a raw rubber tree, which raw rubber trees you find around the world, which is really simple. You can also just set up an automatic system with a harvester and a planter, just to harvest and keep planting it, so you can get heaps and heaps of it. A metal bucket, everyone knows how to make a metal bucket. 3 iron, easy. Bricks, pretty simple. Put clay in the furnace, you get a clay brick. Once again, the machine frame, easy, told you. Another one again. And this one here, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called a servo. Yeah, a phonemic servo. I can never pronounce this one correctly. But this one's pretty easy too. It's just, double click that. It's just 2 glass, 2 iron, and a redstone. So this whole recipes for all this machines costs a lot of iron and a little bit of redstone, but that will give you your sewer. Simple, right? Yay! Next up, we have thermal expansion. So now we're going to be getting into the autonomous activator. So we're going to need 2 of these recipes. Chest, simple. If you don't know how to build a chest, yeah, it's pretty easy. It's the most basic Minecraft thing you can possibly do. Like I said, tin gears, we need 2 of them. So we're going to make 2 of these, so we need 4 of these each. Tin gears is the same as the gold one, except gold around the outside you need tin. Piston, pretty easy. 3 wood on the top, so 3 wood up there. Stone, 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 stone. Iron in the middle and a redstone on the bottom. The easiest way to remember how to build a piston is, well, you got wood on the top and it's surrounded by cobble, right? On a picture of that. On the inside, you need a redstone on the bottom because that's where you got to select. That's where the charge comes from. You can't power it on any other corners, and an iron on the middle to put it all together. Simple as that. Once again, you need one of those redstone coils, same as the harvester over there. I know this is actually completely different. Is that? I believe that's a redstone coil. Let me have a look at this quickly. Yeah, redstone reception coil. So I don't understand why they use... Let me have a look at this one. Okay. Alright, I didn't realise that. Yeah, I didn't actually realise that. That the harvesters from Mind Factory Reloaded can use the thermal expansion coils. That's pretty cool. I guess the mixed match will... Well, yeah, because the gears work too. So, yeah, that makes sense. They all work on another one. That's pretty fun. That's cool. And that will obviously give you autonomous activator. Next. Extra utilities bedrockium drum. Now the bedrockium drum, this is the most complicated material item in this setup. You do not have to use a bedrockium drum, you can use a normal drum, they're a lot cheaper, but you gotta remember they only hold 256 buckets. So therefore, look, I've had this since I set that up, and look how many, I've got to remember the code to set this to automatically say day. Can't remember it, sorry. You have to have a lot of drums to keep it so you got your essence going. So it is worth doing a bedrockium drum. I'll explain to you how many bedrockium ingots in a second. So we got 6 bedrockium ingots, 3 on each side, gold pressured plate, both on the middle on by side, and in the dead smack middle, simple cauldron, and that will give you the bedrockium drum. Now to make a bedrockium ingot, which is also from extra utilities, you're gonna need. Now to make a bedrockium ingot, you're gonna need some compressed cobblestone. So on the corners here, you're going to need triple compressed cobblestone. To make compressed cobblestone, you just grab your 3x3 crafting station, cobblestone in there, in each one, and it will give you a compressed cobblestone. Then you get your compressed cobblestone, fill it up, and that will give you double compressed. And then again, triple compressed, quadruple. It goes on and on. It's really simple, it's a really good way. But at the end of the video, I'll quickly chuck in a snippet of how to create a very, 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 very fast way of getting cobble, like super duper fast. It's like 80,000 in, I think it's about 3 minutes or something like that. And then, so in here, I believe this is quadruple. Yeah, quadruple compressed on the 4 corners, on the 4 inner corners. And then a nice diamond block on the middle. So this is very expensive because that's 1 bedrockium ingot. 1. And you need 6 for a bedrockium drum. There is a bat somewhere. So that will give you the bedrockium ingot. Sorry, I keep getting a bit of lag spikes for some reason, so I just have to keep stopping the recording for a second. Don't understand why. I think my graphics card is overheating for some reason. I might have to put a new fan in there because I took all my fans out because I put all new cooling systems in, so I might chuck a fan in just to cool them down. But alright, anyway, continue on. So inside one of the autonomous activators above the essence berry bushes, to make it constantly go, I think it's 8 times the tick, so you're getting a berry out of a bush every 8 ticks. So I believe it's 8 seconds you get a berry, 8 seconds you get a berry, 8 seconds you get a berry, something like that I believe. So you're going to need a hardened watering can. You cannot use a normal watering can. The autonomous activator will break it. You need a hardened watering can for this to work. So hardened watering cans, you need a cell fragment. Another one of the hardest parts to get of this mod. It is pretty simple. If you're at the stage of doing something like this already, you'll be able to do this. Once again, you need 4 bedrockium ingots and a bulb, and that will give you the hardened watering can. Now, to get the soul fragment, you're going to need something called the etheric sword. The etheric sword looks like this. It requires 2 unstable ingots and an obsidian. Very simple to make, just this bit here is not. To get unstable ingots, you need to get a division signal, you need to activate it, and you need some diamonds and some iron, or some diamonds and some gold. I usually do it the diamonds and gold ways and do this unstable ingot nuggets. It's a lot more expensive, but when you're playing on servers, like for me, because I'm in Australia, we don't have many servers with these mod packs on it, so I got to play on the state servers, unlike USA's. So for me to be able to do it, I have to do it that way, because doing it this with the normal way, I never get it. It's just too laggy, and it stuffs up and then it blows up on me. So I have to do it the stable way, but that's no biggie for me. So with your etheric sword, I'm going to grab this one out. To get a soul fragment, you just put it in your 2x2 crafting statement and you get a soul fragment. But that will not give you your sword back, not at all. So that is another expensive thing to get your watering can. So shall I show you guys how to set it up? Alright, let's go and set this baby up. Alrighty, so I have every item that we need, obviously, because I'm not in creative mode anyway, so I'm going to have to grab both of these. Sorry, my bad. No, they don't stack. Do they stack? No, bugger. Alright, so this is everything that you need. Pretty easy, there's not that much. So what we're going to do first is we're going to lay down 3x3 of these. Simple, done. Harvester next. The harvester will then connect to that. It's not on. So what I do, I'm not in creative mode, god damn it. Let me just chuck myself in creative mode. That's now survival. Alrighty, so then I just chuck one of these down there. Makes it really simple to build. Next, we want to get the item conduit, which I left in here. My bad. Next is the item conduit, just chuck it there, and we want a better barrel right there. So you got to remember to change this to we want it to extract, but we're without a redstone signal, and then we want to insert it into the barrel. Next, we want to go from the barrel towards an atomic activator, but we're also going to chuck one of these in, and then we are also going to put a redstone torch right there to turn it on. Beautiful, right? Now this doesn't have power still because we haven't got power to it, so bam. Alright, so from there we need to add a sewer right here. Now this is the easiest part. From here we just go bang bang, bring in some fluid conduits. Where did they go? Oh, they went up there. Alright, fluid conduit. Then we chuck on the essence bedrockium drum. Well, it would be an empty bedrockium drum. It's just because I copied it from the other one. So it's got 20 in it. So alright, that's fair enough. From here, we want to extract without a redstone signal. You want to go down, bring this one to insert. I like to make it look pretty, so there we go. Alright, next we just want our glass. So glass will just go like this. We'll chuck it on top of there, one there, and bang, 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 we'll clear that out. So this just makes it so that it doesn't go everywhere, it just keeps it nice in that box right there. Now, over here, we need to get our autonomous activator up the top, which is really simple, just like that, bang. And then we'll chuck one of them on there, it's already on. We'll chuck that, and we'll go first slot only, aim level, right click, bang. And you can already see it's starting to grow really quickly. That is exactly what we want. Now this one here has not been set up. I do not know why it's not working. Why are you not working? Why is the autonomous activator here not working? Alright, we're just having a little bit of an issue right now. For some reason the power isn't connecting to it. Whatever, I'll just do it like that. For some reason it wasn't connecting down the bottom. But that's fine. You got to remember that you have the side that you want it to come in on blue. Now let me just shut this back up. Alright, so you can see that it's now going there. I believe I forgot. Yes, I forgot a one underneath that. Underneath the sewer. Because the sewer has to be on, obviously, to work. I've set these around the wrong way, so now it's got to go like that. There we go. So we want to extract without a redstone signal, and we want to insert. There we go. Now it's working fine. Always got to have issues when you're recording, don't you? Alright, so you can see like that. Look, 16, 18, 18, 18. Look how fast it is going up. That's 20 buckets already of essence. Because of how quick this is going. If you watch it, look, berry, berry, bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so it varies, but look how quick the berries are coming. That is all you need to set this up. It's very simple. Oops, sorry, just hit my microphone. Very simple, very quick, and easy. And that is pretty much it for this tutorial. I did just quickly forget something. The void transport fluid pipe. Need to add that on top of here to clear the sludge out. Alright, so like I said earlier on in the video, I was going to show you a quick way to make cobblestone in a very quick way. I literally just set this up now and it's already got 3,000. It is very quick. So you just do your lava, your water, and cobblestone in the middle, and you need your transfer node items from extra utility, and you can do a barrel, but other for deep storage units because then you don't have to upgrade them. They are expensive, so I'll just quickly show you how expensive these guys are. You need reinforced strong boxes, some resonant energy cells, and plastic sheets. But it's not that bad if you're up to this stage. Well, you can do this really early with barrels if you really want them that bad. And we're already at 10,000, simple. And inside, you just put 2 stacks of 64 speed upgrades and 3 world interaction upgrades. These can be expensive. There is a lot of iron in these. You need, let me quickly show you. World interaction upgrades, recipes. This makes 1, right? But this makes 4. So the speed upgrades are a bit quicker than the world interaction upgrades. But it is handy to have all of these because it literally goes super duper quick. Yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I most certainly did. I'm going to do this a lot more. But thank you guys for watching AztecHD's tutorials on an unlimited supply of mob essence. If you have any suggestions on how to make it better, how to make my tutorials a bit more better and cleaner for you, or any tutorials that you want in the future, put them in the comments below and I'll look into it and get onto it. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.